Ladies and gentlemen, feast your eyes on the last brand new in the crate 2001 CR500R1 for sale on planet Earth. In fact, it's the only one for sale on planet Earth. In fact, it's the only one that will go down in recorded history. There's not a single one on Bring a Trailer. There's not a single one in the history of Mecum or eBay that we could find, or anywhere online, of a brand new, actual, uncrated, original with full provenance. We have the original certificate of origin. This was sold to North Services, a certified Honda dealer in Mass, by Honda of North America. In fact, I've got the MCO for it right here. The original warranty, registration, and pre-delivery certification in the original title to North's MCO, to North Services, Inc. This bike was never sold. In fact, years ago, I tried to purchase this from the owner, who just passed away recently, sadly, and that's why it's up for sale. I offered him $30,000 for it many moons ago, and he just chuckled and said no. He said it was priceless. In fact, he had a tag on it that said priceless. Originally sold for $58.99 in 2001. That was the MSRP. It's worth a multiple of that today. In fact, the only recorded sale that's even close to this was for an ATC 250R, which just a couple of months ago sold brand new in the crate. A Honda two-stroke ATC 250R sold for $200,000. We know that two Honda Christmas Special Z50s sold in the crate at Mecum several years ago for $52,500, and that any collector who is really into classic motorcycles puts a high premium on a crated brand new unit like this, because they don't buy them just to look at them. They buy them to ride them. Most of these were used as race bikes or woods bikes, so they immediately start modifying them, taking the exhaust off, putting race pipes and tuning them differently, and modifying them and cartwheeling them down the track. So most of them were destroyed in short order. To see one still in the crate, this is the definition of unobtainium. This is the holy grail of two-stroke motorcycles. We all know the CR500, the legendary big bore two-stroke, is unsurpassed in quality, fit and finish, and performance. To this day, that engine's competitive against the new four-strokes in many applications, even better than, such as hill climbing, or has 25% more torque than a new 450, and it has the same horsepower in our dyno. A stock 500 has about 52 rear wheel. A CR450 Works Edition had 52. I was almost embarrassed to see that our non-Works Edition 450 only put down 49 on our dyno. The manufacturers don't tell the truth. They talk about crankshaft numbers, not rear wheel numbers, not real world rear wheel numbers. Most of them that are inflated. But these 500s to this day, 52 horse, pull one out of a barn that hasn't run in 20 years and get it running. It'll put down 52 horse on a dyno and 20 to 25% more torque than a new 450. They're spectacular machines. Most of them are ridden in the ground. When you look at the forks on this thing, just pristine, never seen, not a component on this bike has seen the thrashing that most of them have gotten. It was on display in North Services for his clients to see for 24 years. He passed away, and his family elected to sell it. So it's going up for grabs. It's going to be a 10-day auction starting this Friday on eBay and ending the following Monday. If you're interested in buying this bike and you want to come take a look at it, we'll have it on display here at the New England Motorcycle Museum. If you buy the bike, we'd be honored to have you leave it here. In fact, we will purchase a plexiglass case to cover it in and leave it on this platform right here, which the rolling platform, and put it in a plexiglass case here. The museum is not only alarmed and sprinkled and guarded, but it also has museum quality glass. These windows are 100% UV protective. It's never seen the light of day because it was in his shop, obviously not in front of a window, so it's never seen the light of day, and it will remain like this as long as it's in our care. If you want to come look at it, you can. If you have any questions, give us a call, 860-454-7024. I don't think you'll get another opportunity to buy another new one anytime soon. This is the first one I've ever seen come up for sale in a public forum. As far as collectibles go, the first year or the final year are always the most collectible. In this case, with the CR, the final year was far superior to the 1985 version. in pretty much every way. And this is the coveted, the holy grail of 500s. The engine number ends in 00287, and the frame number ends in 00297. So this was the end of the line for the CR500, and this one was preserved for the next generation to see what these are supposed to look like fresh out of the crate, 100% mint and original. The shipping, if you decide to buy this bike and you want it shipped to you, we can do white glove shipping right to your door, insured, enclosed transport, of course. It'll come to you exactly as you see it here. If for some reason you wanted to uncrate it and have it set up, we can provide that service here. We love to see it stay in the museum. We don't have the budget to buy this bike and keep it on display, but we'd be honored to have it here for the time it is going to be here, the short time it will be here. And if you decide you want to leave it here for any extended period, we'd be more than gracious and accommodating to leave it on display here. Quite literally, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. We're considered the experts in the CR500 marketplace. If you look online, we've sold more CR500s of every year than steel frame CR500s than any other company. You take second, third, fourth, and fifth place and add up how many CR500s they've had, and it'll still be less than what we've had. And we've got a half a dozen of them right over there. And we've had dozens and dozens and hundreds of them come through here over the last 10 years. There's videos all over eBay of them. And they nicknamed me the King of Ping because of my affinity for these CR500s. I love these bikes. A little melancholy because I wish I was in a position to buy this and put it on display here, but the cards just aren't, I don't have the extra cash to plunk down to put this on display here. So it's going to go up for sale. But you won't find another one. And it's an investment quality piece. They're going up in value every year now. So it's a safe investment. If you have any questions, call us at 860-454-7024. Anytime Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. You're welcome to come look at the machine. We'll help you any way we can. Thanks for watching, and God bless America.